Okay, this is a fast tutorial how to get a little bit more frames, less heat capacity on your GPU. Also, so your computer can live longer, the GPU can live longer, and the CPU can live longer, and a lot less heat, and you save a lot of money every month. And actually, you're going to notice a better performance boost. What you do is that you click on this to select it, and you press Control F. Once you press Control F, I'm going to reset this because that's my personal profile. I don't want to confuse you, but that's the way it's going to look. You're going to raise each one of the one that you have might be different from this one. Obviously, honestly, it's going to be different from this one, actually. What you're going to do is raise each one a little bit higher than the next one until you get to here, where there's a straight line. You have to keep this straight up here. The one that's straight up here is the one that you're going to only rise. You can rise it a little bit high too. You can rise it up here. But you have to make sure that all of them are the same. It has to be straight because straight is better. It works better when everything is straight here. You see? Straight. I'm not being political. I'm just saying it needs to be straight for it to work. Because if you have it crazy like that, you might run into some problems. Nothing that's going to break your computer, but anyway. So, let's just say you like this profile. What you would do is you would click this. You click on that and you apply it. Then you're going to press this and you're going to open. You're going to see this flashing. You're going to press the one that isn't empty. Obviously, these two, I can't click on them because I'll mess up my own personal profile. I clicked on this profile. Now I click on 3 and I press again Control F on the new one. Notice how it's already saved. Obviously, this is a bad profile. I'm going to delete it and I'll show you how. But anyway, we're going to press this here once and we click on that. We do that again to apply it and it is saved. To delete profiles, you're going to press right click and that's it. Goodbye. This will give you some frames. Now you're going to undervolt your CPU with throttle stop. You're going to press the FIVR fever. I heard a guy make a joke about this. Thought it was kind of bad, but I was going to steal it, but I'm not. You click on this, because we don't have time. This is actually the overclocked one. And you ignore this for now. I'll tell you how to do that later. To undervolt it, I personally go to 99. On a GTX 1080, the highest you can go, as from what I've observed, is like 150 or 160. Even 170. But some games will crash your computer because they're assholes. So when you have the number you want, you can have even 64. I put 99 just to be safe. And then you press apply. Once it's applied, you're going to go down here because you're not finished with that. You're going to CPU cache. Is that the way you say it? Anyway, you press on that and you're going to set the number to the same thing. Now, make sure before you do all of this, I should have said this in the beginning, but since this is such an amazing tutorial, I forgot. You're supposed to click unlock adjustable voltage before you do this, because if not, you will not be able to do that. Do not touch anything else yet. You press apply and you're ready to go. I have different profiles. The normal profile is this one on my CPU on this particular laptop. Yours will be different. You can, this is a bonus, you can overclock non-H mobile versions of CPUs. Not that high. This is an HQ version. I do play on certain games like Grand Theft Auto 5 and Borderlands 3. I do play with an overclocked CPU. This is my other profile that I showed you previously. This is the one I normally use on Grand Theft Auto 5. On Borderlands, you can set this up to 2. Each one to 2, and it runs perfectly. It's no problem. But the reason why it doesn't overheat and it stays to 60, highest to 70, is because it's undervolted. Do not overclock anything without undervolting and applying a good paste. Now, What paste should you use? I personally love GC Extreme. That is the best one for me personally. I've seen really good gains. Sorry. I used to get like 94 playing an SLI when I got this laptop stock. My GPU was going to 90 something, and my CPU would sometimes hit 100. Okay, and I started becoming crazy with that. I was like, no, I can't do this because it's going to destroy my poor laptop. Even though he's not talking to you, the laptop isn't telling you how much it hurts because you don't understand the language, but you're killing your poor little baby, and you don't want that to happen. So you should keep it cool. It'll give you a lot of years of happiness and straight curves and love and stuff like that, but only straight. No, I'm just kidding. No, honestly, it has to be straight for it to work. The curve, this curve here. I don't want to get flagged, You know how things are these days. Up here has to be straight. Anyway, but that's it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shut the fuck up and yeah, you can overclock, by the way, the GPU. This is a little bonus. I already had 2 bonuses. You already learned to do this, right? We already told you to press the fever and you undervolt it here. If you want to overclock also the GPU, then you begin to click on this, pum, 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 and you bring it up as high as you can, but please be smart. If it's not an H or it isn't a K, then don't go crazy and be nice to your laptop. Okay, she doesn't deserve to be treated badly. Now, so this is it. I'm gonna get out of this. You can overclock the GPU, but this is just my personal opinion. I usually only overclock the memory, but a lot of people are confused about undervolting overclocking GPUs, and that, my friend, I learned a while ago. Well, not that far back, but I actually did not know how to do this. So I'm going to tell you how to actually do that. But remember, once you overclock your CPU, your GPU, and even though it's undervolted, it will reach temperatures in the 80s, okay? But you can overclock. It is possible. The way to overclock, the way to overclock is this way, and undervolt, sorry. You're going to bring this up as high as you can. I'm sorry, you're going to bring this up the way that you did previously with the undervolt. You're going to have the same curve like this one. See that? You're going to have the same thing. What's going to change here is this. You're going to click on, remember the straight line? Actually, you shouldn't do that. You're going to go where it says 925. Start low first. Okay, 925. If you want to go a little bit higher, you can. But I'm personally going to go to 925. You're going to press, let me make sure, I think L. Aha. That L is what changes undervolt to overclocking. So you can do the both of them. Once you press apply, it'll straighten out. Your right here is an overclock. So if you raise, let me put that back. If you rise this one here, I'm going to take 950 and I'm going to rise it right up to where the other straight buddies are, and I press L, then this is already an overclock with an undervolt. And I press this little check mark, boom, it'll straighten out. I didn't rise it up enough, that's why it's not totally straight. This won't work. So we get out of that, press this, and we're done. If you stood this long, just want to say to you 3 subscribers, thanks for giving me this opportunity, and I feel your hurt, really honestly. I feel your hurt because a lot of you did buy an extra card, and it feels really bad to be ignored and left out, and it seems like NVIDIA is just screwing you over, trying to release stupid ass RTX cards that actually killed SLI for laptops. I personally don't like that. I'm not saying that cards suck, obviously they don't, but I'm sorry to tell you, there's no laptop that can beat right now anything that has SLI. A 1070 in SLI on a laptop or a 1080 on a laptop will take a 2070 and a 2080 and will destroy it if it scales correctly. And even if it doesn't, it's not that much of a big game right now because RTX hasn't really been out. And these cards can't even handle RTX that well. So maybe when the 3080s come out. So be safe. I feel your pain, honestly. Don't pirate all your games. But if you do, I'll tell you where to get them. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you where to get them. This is for educational purposes, by the way. This is where you can get them. If you stood this long, this is the little bonus that you get. Maybe you can report the video and get me banned. Okay, this place is actually really good. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is hilarious. This is actually a really, really good place. Probably a lot of you know this place. This is Fit Girls Repacks. This person, who's probably a dude, does not crack games. He just compresses games, okay? So this isn't that illegal. Now, if you own the original copy, remember, you can download these games, but don't you dare download any of these games. And I'm talking about a whole shitload of really good games. A lot of games here that weren't really done that well and don't support SLI. Do not dare even to download any of these games that are here or try them out using this BitTorrent that's here. Do not do this unless you have the freaking title, okay? I do not praise, and I was just kidding when I said that I illegally download. That is wrong, okay? All these games, I have the copies of them. The only thing is that these games are smaller, okay? I keep smaller games because, see, the original size is 38 and this is 10. So obviously, I'm going to download this so I can save more space on my 4 terabyte hard drive. No, I'm just kidding. On my hard drive because I don't have enough space. I'm going to say it again. If you're looking for video games to steal them, I do not support that. That is wrong. This is a parody video, obviously, so when I said that I was doing that, I was lying. I was kidding around with you and I was just playing around. You do not press magnet and you do not press open if you do not have the title, okay? You do not wait here like some sort of crazy moron trying to see what file you don't need so that it can be smaller and you don't have to take so much, to the hard drive that you have. There you go. You do not go here and say, hey, I don't speak French. I'm going to delete this because you don't need them. Honestly, you don't need them. No, really. I'm looking at you right now. You don't need these. If you speak French, well, then you need it. You keep the English one. You do not click this button here that says OK. Don't do that. There you go. I help. Because these guys really deserve all those loot boxes that they do. So all these games on this website that's here, FitGirl Repack site, okay? You do not do that. I will leave the link in the description below. Do not click it if you do not have the original title, all right? I don't want you guys downloading the newest games that came out for free because that's wrong. You hear me? It's wrong. And honestly, a lot of these games, oh shit. Anyway, another thing, please, Doom Eternal just came out. This is me being honest. I'm always honest. It's already cracked, by the way, because they accidentally left a crack on it. To be honest with you, this game supports SLI and it's not a beta version. Honestly, bro, buy that game. They actually did a great... This is me being even more honest than before. This is not bullshit. They actually did a really, really good game. And when a game developer does a really good job, then we should go out and buy those games. So I've rambled on enough. I told you already, please do not, and I'm adamant about this, do not download games that you do not have a copy to, because it's wrong. Okay, good. I'm out. See you guys, and stay safe. Wash your hands, your asses. Don't go touching people out in public, licking soap, doing stupid shit, getting people killed, and pirating shit because things are really bad. The economy is bad, and these millionaires need their money, okay? Don't be insensitive, okay? Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Peace out.